this is Treya, and welcome to the Real Estate Apostle channel, where I'm passionate about helping middle-aged people of all middle ages overcome the fear of leaving behind your comfortable job to become your own boss and start developing multiple streams of income. And the stream of income that I'm talking about today is Turo. And for those of you who don't know, started Turo back in July of 2022, excuse me. And I've been doing the Turo hosting, since then. And along the ways, started off very, exciting and all that stuff. And then y'all know, maybe a month ago or so ago, I was talking about my exit strategy, the plan to try to get out of this here. And a lot of meditation, a lot of stuff has been going on. And so I've refocused and retried. I'm trying again, right? I'm doing some different things with the Turo business. And today I'm going to be talking about those things. And I'm going to highlight too some other Turo hosts and different things like that, and different ways actually to try to salvage it, or how you can do it. And I'm here to talk about my mistakes, the things that I've discovered, the mistakes, or the sadness about this here Turo business. I'm gonna give y'all. I'm gonna come clean about it and and let y'all know what's been going on with this here. So Turo is a ride-sharing platform that allows you to rent your vehicles out to people. You can rent your car, so it's like you have a car rental service. It's like I guess, what do you call it? Uber, not Uber, or DoorDash, something like that, right? It's one of those kind of own business type gigs. Let me stop. Okay, so anyway, yes, it's one of those things. You rent your car on the platform, but basically Turo is like the platform where you can put your car on it and legally rent your car out to local guests, or guests from wherever, and earn money on your cars with this here platform with Turo. And I did that. I started the business, like I said, in July with three vehicles that I put on there. And then there was 2 crashes, left me with 1. So I went and purchased 5 more. I thought that was a good idea to do at the time. Excuse me. I thought that was a really great idea to do at the time. So I went and got more and stuff, right? Anyway, so there's some cycles that happen in this here business with Turo, different cycles where there's some ups and some downs. Sometimes when it's slow, and it won't just be slow for you in your area. I was talking to another Turo host a little bit earlier, and kind of around the board this here slowness that happens in this whole Turo platform. So there were some things I was going through, and challenges to overcome. However, a lot of times, like I said before in the prior video, whatever doesn't kill you makes you stronger. So when these kind of things happen, you really dig down in deep and start trying to develop some things. Because I was not gonna lie, I was really close, and I'm still in like about returning. No, I'm not. I thought about going back to work. I really did. However, what I've come up with is just to make more streams of income, right? When I discovered that the Turo is not going to be the, end all for these here streams, it wasn't going to be, it wasn't going to be adequate enough for me to just have that. Like, there's definitely more streams that would be needed for that. So what I ended up doing was really focusing on growing my social media here, which I've done, like I showed y'all I got the other channel monetized, and it's, you know, generating, it's working there, it's growing, and actually it's, you know, it's a little small stream of income. Other thing that I did was I rented, or, you know, permanent owners for at least 3 of the cars. So it kind of, I shrunk my fleet down to a more manageable 5, more manageable 5. And so, you know, just make that a stream of income and not try to, you know, make it be something super big, because it was going to require me to, you know, have to hire somebody for it, because it was turning into be a really big job, that required a lot of hours to do. And like I said, yeah, it wasn't yeah, it's just a stream, it's a stream of income. And like I said before, it's always important to have multiple streams, so when one of the stream is, you know, not really flowing, you've got multiple spigots to choose from, you know, to do whatever it takes not to go back to work. So I was just excited about that, and to be kind of reintroducing myself back off into the whole Turo world also too. And what I'm going to do today is I was going to react to one of Stefan's latest videos, which is a few months old, but I think he's going to have some really good information in here about how to recover when you know, these losses and stuff happen. Like I didn't really even tell y'all all of the losses that I had, right? So y'all know that I had got all Ford cars. I had made it a point to, I went to Ford and I got all the Ford cars. It was my first time buying a Ford, really. But anyway, so I get all these Ford cars, and, you know, I've heard about Ford having, you know, recalls. It's a big thing that kind of hangs over their name. Well, anyway, so when these recalls and stuff happen, your vehicle, if it's on Turo, will be unlisted. They'll unlist your vehicle right away. And just so happens that Ford happens to, you know, be pretty frequent with these here recalls and stuff. Like, so that was happening, and then y'all knew about the 2 accidents, and then I was having a hard time to find, you know, to get the cars fixed and stuff. One of them is still in the shop, you know, because of I guess they were still blaming it on the COVID thing. So anyway, there were all these different things, 1, 2, 3, 4 things on top of another that really, you know, is going to have me writing, you know, but all of this whole thing off as a loss, you know. So I had to really go over and analyze all the cars, get the value on them and stuff. So during the process, I know when I first started doing this here Turo thing, I was, you know, saying that, you know, some of the most important things would be to, you know, you can't be emotionally attached to the cars, right? You know, I had bought all these cars, 8 cars, to go into this Turo platform, and you know, I wasn't supposed to be emotionally attached to the cars, right? And after, you know, in such a short period of time, just like the first 90 days, to get the accidents, and then another recall, all these problems, and then once I just went through and did all of the math, you know, it was horrible. It was, yeah, I was in critical care. And yeah. But anyway, it was a lesson learned. And what it did was it encouraged me to start being more creative about adding other streams of income. And so that's where I'm at today with that. So I am grateful that it was a lesson learned, and that I'm still in a good position to where I don't think I need to be returning to work. I just need to, you know, look at the tip, tap, tap, and add more, which I have. I've added more, and I'm also adding more too. And like I said, getting the permanent owners for a few of those vehicles to kind of lessen the load off of trying to juggle 8 with the wash and care and turnover, you know, to all of them, was taking so much of my my time, and I wasn't earning any money with it. So it was like I couldn't keep that stream with so much time dedicated to it, right? So, and that was one of the reasons why I felt it was smart for me to kind of repurpose it. All right, so I have that here, and please hit the like button on your way in here, all two of you. And so anyway, let me go ahead and share this here little one video. I left the link out here for Tony Luxury Cars, who actually had some stuff to say too about this whole decrease in the bookings and stuff like that with this here Turo thing. So one moment while I share my screen. I really think this was some very good information here. Wish I had hoided a little bit later. All right, wait, that ain't it. And this is from Stefan, who had come up on the show. I'm not sure when. Had to be, I think it was in the end of October, maybe, probably the end of October. Yeah, because I was super excited, super excited about this Turo thing at the time still. So here we go. We're going to get a peek at this. And, oops. Let me fix this. Okay, let me share the screen here. And we're going to listen to what Stefan is saying here. Oops.
So as promised in today's video, I want to answer some of your Turo questions to thank you guys for helping get me to 20K subs. So if at any point in this video you're getting value out of this, go ahead and smash that like button. Also, if you're not subscribed to the channel and you like,
I think we watched this
please
before.
Subscribe. And if you know anybody
has it been that long, Stefan, for a video?
To help them out. So let's jump right in.
Oh my!
So my first question is from Euphoric, and he says, "Congrats, man, appreciate it." Question: what is your favorite car for Turo? And what car gains the best return on investment? It's funny you should ask that because I just literally made a video.
Wow. I thought I saw something different. He was talking about something else. Hold up, y'all. We already saw that. I'm gonna give some more testimony here. To even just up until I started this little live here, I was struggling back and forth. I had turned off my listings for Turo for a few weeks. I was breaking one of the rules as far as not being emotionally attached to the cars. Excuse me. I was breaking that rule because I was emotionally attached. Like I said, I was having all that stuff happen. And then the guest, I was getting the guests from hell, one after the other. Y'all saw I had the person that had, all the smoking in the cars and stuff like that. All the stuff that was happening to the cars, even though I was telling myself not to be emotionally attached. These are cars that these are these supposed to be your assets to, bring in some income. Don't be attached to them. Because I was the one having to do all of the work on the cars, on my new 2022s, right? And people doing all these things to it and smoking in them and sprinkling weed all over the place. I mean, the one thing that happened with all that weed in the car, that was horrible. It took me, a lot of time to have to keep thoroughly going through that car because it was unsmoked weed. I don't know if the bag exploded or what, but and then the people that smoke in there, the people that just trash your car, that just don't really care about your car, and I was just burdened down with it. And I was like, okay, so I'm losing money, and then the people that leave and don't return your car late. and just all that stuff. It was just getting to me, and I didn't feel like it was worth it. And I was just tired. I was tired. I was ready to throw the towel in, but I had gotten so far off in the game where it's like, okay, you can't, right? You gotta face this. You gotta figure out something. And so in the midst of all that is when I started trying to figure out how to fix this up. And I don't know. I still don't feel great about Turo. However, it's too late now. So I got them back unlisted, and I was struggling back and forth between, do I want to continue to offer these unlimited miles? Because that was the other thing that was getting to me, that how quickly I'm turning these cars over for these oil change and tire rotations. It's like, good heavens, that hasn't even been 90 days and it's already, the Explorer's second go around to get oil change and tire rotation. Good heavens. And then this is what really did it for me. When I went down through the see the value, how much depreciation was in the car. Because remember, I did the financing thing and purchased the cars, new in the business name, and then with a personal guarantee. When I saw the Blue Book value on them, I started feeling very personal about all of the cars, and I didn't want to rent them out to have any of these guests put these miles on my vehicles. Like, I started feeling very attached to them, and which is the wrong thing to do, right? So I'm in my head, I'm stressed out, I'm appalled at how how the cars are being treated, and then it was just getting to me. It was getting to me, and so that's why I was like, I'm out of this thing here. But again, I would come back and kind of refocus. So today, after I was getting them back listed and stuff, then I was going back and forth between how much availability did I want to have? Because one of the other things that was not fun was the burnout that I was feeling by being available all the time. Like I was saying, I had guests coming in from the airport and, having to stay up to 2 and 3 o'clock in the morning to let people in, right? And, I was feeling like I was just captive. I'm stuck. I'm trapped. Like, I can't even do anything because, I got to make sure the guests ain't paging me, make sure the guests they not trying to get in. Make sure, it was just, I didn't like it. I didn't want it. I didn't want that. And then it wasn't bringing in enough income to where I could justify hiring somebody to do it. So here it was, I'm stuck now with this menial job to do. And and it wasn't it wasn't a strong enough stream to it wasn't a strong enough stream. So that's why I wanted to get out of the game and go do something else. However, I still have this fleet here. So I think, doing this with this more manageable thing, or the other thing I wanted to do, I was going to throw some other options out there. Like, I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. I guess 5 would be, a manageable stream, and it's still, I don't know. I just need help with not being emotionally attached to the cars. And like I said, I still, even just up until I got off on this live, I was going back and forth between continuing to offer the unlimited miles, right? Because I was like, good heavens, I saw that. But, that's just part of having this type of business. Your cars are going to get wear and tear on them. That's why the rental car industry, they have to refresh their fleet, frequently. They have to refresh frequently because of all of the wear and tear that the cars are gonna receive from multiple people getting in there. So that was one of the things that I had to take the time to actually learn about. All right, so since we already saw this video on Stefan, I guess we can just watch it again. Let me see how long I've been on for. Yeah, I think I'll just go. I'm going to show a shorter video. We're going to show Tony's video since he was the inspiration for tonight's live. I'll just play one of his. They're short. And then I will, like I said, I wanted to come on here and just kind of give a quick testimony. Like I said, I had kind of, threw this, kicked this to the curb, and I just wanted to let y'all know why, and to tell other people too, that was excited about getting into this, some of the dark spots that could potentially happen. And wow. All right. So yeah. And then this whole Turo thing, things being down, I'm looking, it's like, I guess it's all over, right? And it's probably due because of after Thanksgiving and stuff, things kind of tighten up because people are, spending money for Christmas and New Year's and all that kind of stuff. So, they're saying that things are supposed to pick back up, which is fine. And that's why I say that it's such a great thing to have the multiple streams of income. That way, when it's the time for one of the streams not to do well, you got something else to fall back on. So I was grateful for that. Here we go, Tony. So we'll just do this one, and then I'll just let y'all go. And see, this one here is going to be, I'll pick one that's doing well on his channel. Right. To all three of y'all. All right, so here we go. Let's see here. Tony's, let me share here. All right, so let's see here. We're going to find one that's how Turo is going so far for 23. Okay, we'll do the most recent one. Oops.
This is Tony, CEO, founder of 𝐏𝐨𝐬𝐤𝐞 car rental. Just looking at another video from my YouTube channel. In this video, I'm going to talk about Turo and how Turo is so far in 2023. It's the beginning of the month, beginning of January. And Turo is a car sharing platform where you can rent out your personal vehicles. It's pretty big in a lot of cities, a lot of markets. I'm in Louisville, Kentucky. I have a 17 car fleet. I started back in June of 2021. So I've been doing Turo for about a year and a half now. I'm an all-star host. I'm a power host. I have over 1,400 trips. I'm the biggest host in my city and in my state. I have 17 cars. These are a few of my vehicles right here. As you can see, this is about half of my fleet. Just kind of give you a little tour. This right here is my 2018 Jeep Wrangler Unlimited Sahara. This is black on black. All my vehicles is black on black. This right here is my 2016 Chrysler 300S. This right here is my 2016 Chevy Camaro convertible. Come on over here. This is my 2016 Ford Mustang convertible. And this is my 2016 Dodge Challenger RT. And then right here, this is my 2016 Dodge Durango RT. Believe it or not, this is the first vehicle that I had when I first started doing Turo. This was my first and only vehicle that I had when I first started. And it took off really well. People love this vehicle. One of my best renters. Let's come on over here. And this is my 2018 Dodge Durango SRT. Yep, 2018 SRT 392. And then this is my 2018 Chrysler Pacifica van. So these are a few of my vehicles. Like I said, it's about half of my fleet. I have 17 cars total. All my vehicles are black on black. All of them have tinted windows. All my vehicles have dual exhaust. My vehicles fully loaded. It has all the bells and whistles, sunroof, navigation, leather, heated seats, heated steering wheel, cruise control, backup camera, navigation, all the bells and whistles. So all my vehicles is fully loaded. All my vehicles are $100 a day. I also do unlimited miles on all my vehicles, and they're all black on black. So my vehicles, they get rid out a whole lot. Okay. I'm pretty much normally sold out on the weekend, every holiday. Business is booming. Now, it has been a little slow, which is normal for January because it's just right after Christmas, right after New Year's.
Okay.
A lot of people, spend a lot of money and stuff like that. It's a new year, new month. So it has been a little slow. I don't think anybody should panic. I don't think it's anything to worry about. I think it's going to pick back up pretty soon. Next month, you got Super Bowl, you got Valentine's Day, you got, March Madness coming up, then you got, taxes, people getting their taxes back. And then come March, you got spring break.
Who knows? Maybe I should sell this fleet when people get these taxes. Anybody want to buy a car? 22s, Fords. Because that was the other reason why I was feeling like I didn't want to put the cars back on the platform. I was like, if I'm going to sell them, I at least want to, keep the miles low on the cars, So I was thinking that, which I'll think. I don't know. But, so I don't know. Because that's a lot to be responsible for when, things aren't moving.
It's going to start getting warm. So people are going to want to be out more. People are going to want to travel. People will have their taxes back by then.
Yeah.
And so starting March, it should definitely pick back up. For anybody who also does Turo, normally January, February is kind of a little slow months. But then after that, March all the way up to the summer.
I didn't know that. I didn't do all of the research.
Business is booming like normal. So right now, like it's...
Who is this over here? I got a person out there. Only one way is right. OO says, what cars do you have now? I have two Explorers, one white, one black, two Edges, a white and a silver one, and then I have a Ford Mustang, which I haven't put back on there yet. This is just a hard top. It's not listed yet, but I'm going to eventually. So those are the 5 that I've got saved up for this Turo. Yeah. Thanks for asking. Only one way is right.
Said January is off to a slow year, but I would tell anybody who's doing Turo to use this time to deep clean your vehicles, get your vehicles, deep clean, any maintenance, any repairs, brakes, rotors, tires, windshields, the chips in your windshield. Use this time to take care of your cars, any type of maintenance, any type of repair.
Yeah, deep cleaning is something that is super serious too, right? And that was one of the things that was really frustrating me because, like I said, in the beginning, I still do. I was spending so much time to clean the cars, by hand. I was in there, I was doing it. I was doing it, right? And like I said, this is how sometimes people return the cars and stuff like that, just not in a great spot. So deep cleaning is something, and you want to keep, your reputation up. So, it requires a lot of work, and especially with those bigger vehicles like the SUVs, yeah, it's a lot of stuff be taking place in the back. A lot of stuff.
First, deep cleaning. Use this time to, travel, because with me, I have no days off. I pretty much run my business every day, 7 days a week. I don't have any chance to travel. So when it's slow, you use this opportunity to travel, to, pay bills, to run.
But when things are slow, travel, a lot of times you could be in a stressful state of mind, right? And you just kind of freeze. I know I was like, yeah. Yeah. So, when things are slow, that's when it's important. I'm really talking to myself to make sure you're keeping your mindset together so you don't just get frozen and not do anything, right? Start trying to think of other ways to generate something, generate the income, generate.
Earns to do other stuff, in your personal life, to the YouTube, use this time to make more YouTube videos, more YouTube content, because I know soon it pick up, get real busy. I won't have a lot of time to make videos, content for my YouTube channel. So just want to say, so far this year, it's been a little slow, I have a lot of, repeat customers, people who, come back to me time and time again, and they like extend my vehicles. So thank God for those customers. But I got a new customers every now and then, but most of the time it's a lot of my repeat customers who come back to me because I offer really good customer service. They like my vehicles by me doing the limited miles, stuff like that. A lot of people come back to me. And also, by me offering a promo code. That promo code is basically only good for me, from the host, so they can come back to me so they can get that discount, their promo code. So then another thing I would say, when it's slow, you can always try, offering discounts, offering like 3-day discounts, 7-day discounts, 30-day discounts. That's going to make people want to book longer. You can also try, lowering the prices.
But does that work though? If it's a slow time, so I wish Tony had come up here. Even offering this stuff, I don't know.
Some of my vehicles, I lower it from $100 a day to $74 a day. The vehicles is not getting rented out. So, lower the prices some to try to get some bookings, to try to earn some money, because, some money's better than no money. And another thing
that's why I was like, let me put these cars back.
Is offering same day bookings and like 1 hour advance notice. So I got a lot of customers who fly in at the airport, they stuck, they stranded, they need a car, and they're booking.
I took my airports off of there. I was just like, this was costing me too much money and time to deliver to the airport. So I just couldn't keep up with it. That was I overdid it. I did like, I made some mistakes. I did a lot of it on my own, and
a car the same day within like an hour. So doing the 1 hour advance bookings is going to help get those last booking customers.
And those people that do those little automatic bookings like that, I found that those be the ones that, return late or, do the funny stuff afterwards. Don't put the gas in there, those kind of things. They usually be the one that have a high rate of, doing some funny business. I don't like those instant bookings. Well, I learned not to like those instant bookings because of that. Because I feel like those people are looking around hoping that you'll be desperate enough to just, let anybody in there. But I think Tony he meets all his guests. So
customers who need a car like right away, instantly, they don't want to wait. There's just a few things I recommend to help the business when it's slow like this.
Mm-hmm.
I know I've talked to other Turo hosts in other cities, other states, and it's been a little slow for them as well. I think it's just normal. Like I said, it's the beginning of the year. People just spent a lot of money for Christmas. People was waiting to get their taxes back. People was waiting for the weather to break, stuff like that. So I think it's just normal. I don't think anybody should panic. I don't think it's anything to worry about. I think
we should panic.
It's going to definitely pick back up.
I'm panicked.
Me, March was my biggest month the whole year last year.
Okay, I'm waiting for March then.
In March last year, so it was a really good month for me. So like I said, I say don't panic, don't freak out. Just to start a new year.
I'm free.
I know with me, like I said, half my cars is here, the other half my cars is rented out. And
I would be freaking.
This is a weekday. So so business is a little slow, but it's still I say don't panic, don't freak out. I think the better is to come. But like I said, use this time to get your cars clean. Clean, maintenance, repairs, travel, stuff like that. I know that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take me a couple of trips, vacation. I already got all my cars detailed, maintenance, oil change, brakes, tires, stuff like that. I already handled most of my cars. So now, when it picks back up, I don't have to worry about it. It's already out the way. So again, my name is Tony. Like I said, I'm in Louisville, Kentucky. I do Turo. I do Airbnb. I'm a YouTuber. I'm also helping with credit. I do credit repair as well.
Okay.
And I'm also having a seminar class coming soon. So hit me up if you're interested. I'm already doing one-on-one sessions. So if you want me to teach you the game, hit me up. I am doing one-on-one sessions already. Again, you can reach me on all social media platforms. Tony Luxury Cars on all social media platforms. Hit me up if you have any questions, or if you want to tell my class, or if you want a session. Again, this is Tony, and I'll see you in the next video.
All right, Tony. Peace. Peace. Yeah, so he says, don't stress. Don't get too worried about it, huh? Well, I don't know. I've got a lot of stuff that I'm thinking on this whole thing here. Like, I don't know. I think maybe I don't know. I would like to just I don't know. I guess I'll just keep this managed, just keep 5. 5 should be a little manageable something. I was really happy when I just had the 3, the 2 that I was doing. That was really easy. And yeah, that was really easy. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll try to, sell a couple more of them and just keep. But then, I don't know. I'm still meditating. Right now, they're out there because I need them. I need to make this work, right? So, but I'm just excited. I'm excited that I'm up now. And I'm aware and I'm knowing all what to do now. So, for the people out there that's interested, that thinking they want to be a Turo host, just know that it is secular where there's some cycles where it's going to be slow. There's some cycles where it's going to be slow. And like I said, those rules, I should go back and look at my first Turo video so I can see all the glee in my eye and how excited I was about it and how I knew I was going to be big in Turo and how all this thing was going to work out. But I think I'm just going to wrap it up here really quick and maybe I'll go talk to my other people over there. Anyway, thank y'all so much for showing. Got one more here question here. For my only audience member, says, only one way is right, says things will work out. Thank you. I'm kind of okay with it not working out. It was something that I tried, and I definitely don't want this to be a big stream or a big thing. It took up a lot of my time, and now that I'm doing other things, like I said, I've got other channel that I'm giving a lot of my time to, and it's more rewarding what I'm doing over there. Airbnb too. Well, I've kind of sort of, but more on the long-term way. So I that's another stream too. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Just need more streams. That one, when I was doing this Turo, I was dedicating like all of the time to doing, because I was doing all of the cleaning and moving the cars around. I was doing everything by myself. So it's just not that type of a stream. Like having the tenants like that, that's different. I'm not requiring a lot of my time. So it's a small stream. However, it's not taking that much of my time. This was happening to be a small stream, but it was taking a lot of my time. So yeah, that could be something, but to me, that scares me too. That kind of stuff scares me. It scares me, but it's a great idea, Airbnb. But yeah. Thank you. Only one way is right. I appreciate your questions and all that good stuff. But yeah, for me, I feel like I like more creative type stuff. I like to create more. When it starts to get too much like chores or just work, and it's not something where I'm thinking, because if I'm gonna work, I'd prefer to just work as a nurse if I want to be doing work, right? So, and I know in the beginning I was excited that this was not that nursing work that I was doing that, but after a while I started to get bored with it. I felt like, okay, washing the cars and letting the people in the car, the work that I was doing, I didn't feel like it was, really rewarding. I felt like, maybe a monkey could do it. Like I wasn't feeling like, it was something that that I could feel that I want to do, like, yay, in the morning I'm going to wash 2 more cars and then I'm going to turn them over and then I'm going to have the person drop the car off on half, right? Or on E, and with a whole pile of weed in the back seat, or obvious smoke and dog hair, right? You see, only one way is right says, what about flips? I've never done a flip before. And I got my real estate license because I was wanting to do, that's what the whole thing was about. I was supposed to be big in real estate, and it just it never worked out for me. I never was able to do a flip. I got scammed out of a lot of money at, this whole little thing there. And yeah. So no, I was never successful in real estate. Only one way is right. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah. How come I got things turned on here? Supposed to be. Where's my thing at? Let me see here. Yeah, why not? All right, yeah. So thank you. Okay, we got one here. The OMG, what happened? Oh, it's a long story. Yeah. Like I said, there's always a learning curve for everything. So a lot of times you'll be excited about things, but there will be sharks out there that looking for new people, gullible people to take advantage of and stuff like that. So that's exactly what happened. But yeah. But I'm still here today, learning and all that good stuff. So thank you so much for your interest. Only one way is right. Appreciate your comments and all that good stuff. I'm going to tell y'all now, good night and all that good stuff. If y'all do have questions about this here Turo thing, we can put it in the comment. Anyway, love y'all and see y'all on another video and stuff like that. Peace and love.